Hey guys, Tay here, bringing you another Call of Duty Ghosts video for you. Basically going to be covering the squad section of Call of Duty Ghosts, something which I think a lot of people don't really understand at the minute, and I personally didn't understand until a few hours ago, until they explained it a little bit better. But basically, squads is something that I think could be massive in this game and in future games as well, and I'll tell you why in just a second. So let me just start off by saying Squads is this third mode that is going to be replacing co-op and spec ops that we've had in the previous Infinity Ward games. So you're going to have single player, multiplayer, and then this Squads mode as well. That is the third mode, and it is loosely linked into multiplayer, okay? And this is how it works. In multiplayer, you have 10 prestiges, and that's how many prestiges there are in Ghosts. You also have 10 characters. Now, each one of these characters can get to first prestige, and first prestige only. They cannot get any higher. So you have to use each one of the characters to get to higher prestiges until finally you've used all of the 10 characters, got them all to first prestige, which overall equals 10th prestige for you, the player. So we now know that we have these 10 characters that you can use. You can use them at any time in any order, and basically the accumulation of their ranks is your overall rank, okay? And then you can take this squad of 10 characters and use them in this squads mode to build your squad, okay? So you've got a squad of 6 players typically in a 6v6 match. You can pick 6 of those 10 players to be in your squad. You play as one of them, and the other 5 are AI controlled. That is why Mark Rubin was going on quite a bit about how much they've improved the AI in Call of Duty Ghosts, because 5 of your teammates will be played by AI, which you have custom tailored to be either snipers, assault rifleists, you know, people like that, SMGs, run and gunners. However you choose to choose those 10 different characters will depend on however your team plays in this squads mode, because each one of those will take up the certain characteristics of the class that they have. For example, a sniper will more typically sit back and not do as much running as a run and gunner with an SMG. That's something that improved with the AI, okay? So you as the player can pick a squad of 6 out of your 10 characters to play in your squad, and then you can play games against other people's squads that they have picked and chosen, and customize each one of those players to play in their different style, and basically you match squads versus squads to see whose squad comes out on top. And all this time you're earning multiplayer XP, just I'm guessing small amounts, not major amounts as you would do in multiplayer, but multiplayer XP nonetheless, to gain towards your character's ranks overall, and then of course your own rank. Now there are currently 5 different squads modes that you can play. The first one is squads versus squad, so basically there are 2 players going head to head, so you and someone else, and then surrounding them is their teammates of 5 squads players each, and they are AI controlled. Now depending on how you've chosen them to load out with their weapons, depends on what kind of game you're going to play and who ultimately will win the game. So this second one is called Wargame, where you play alongside 5 other AI controlled squad mates against a fully AI controlled opponent. So those opponents have been made to deliver a realistic multiplayer experience and try and replicate what you would expect online. So this third mode is called Safeguard, which is a 4-player co-op mode inspired by Survival from Modern Warfare 3. Very, very similar. Basically, it's a wave-based game where you go through different waves of the enemies attacking you, and you have to try and hold them off, basically. This final mode is called Squad Assault, which is basically either a solo or 6-player co-op mode where you play against offline players' squads, and you can match against the players, so real players in the worlds make squads, and you can matchmake against those squads and go head to head to challenge those people's squads, and you can also challenge friend squads that they have built as well. So I hope I've helped to make everything a little bit clearer, and if I have done, please hit that like button, it really does help me. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Subscribe for loads more COD Ghost news, and I'll see you all in a bit. Ciao.